Hi there, in this video I'm going to explain to you the requirements for the second project on Tableau. In this project I'm going to give you an Excel file that has some errors. What you need to do in the project is to correct the errors and then start to calculate the variable cost for the sales, then contribution margin, which comes by subtracting variable cost from sales. And then we try to get the contribution margin ratio for each state and then for each region. And then we make a map to visualize the data. Tableau is a good tool that can help you in visualizing the data. So for example, the sample that I'm going to use it for tutorial is an Excel file that has 150 records. And as you can see here, the file is mainly about insurance sales. And there is a second sheet talks about the variable cost percentage for each state and for each insurance policy. In this file, there are some errors, and now we need to correct the errors. So to correct the errors, we need to open a new file in Tableau like this one. And then you go for File, Open, and we get the Excel file. Then once you get it, if you click on Data Source, it will show you here the two sheets, the main sheet and the variable cost. So we need to open the main sheet. And if you click here, you will see that the main sheet has 150 records. And each column is formatted differently. So for example, if you see ABC here, it means that this column has been formatted as a string or text. But if you see hash sign, it means this column is formatted as numeric with decimals. And if you make a right click on each column, you should be able to see the format of each column. On the other hand, if you go to Data, and then scroll down here to the last option, which is our Excel file, you will see there is an option here about Edit Connection. We will use this option later, but just to give you an idea that this one, if you would like to upload a new version of the data, you can use Edit Connection command. So how can we find the error in this file? We go to the sheet here. So we rename the sheet Q1, like question 1, and then we start taking the dimensions, which are the fields, one by one, and check them. So for example, contribution margin, if I put it in row here, it has null. So there is no error in this one. For country, it's only one country, USA. So there is no error here. If you go to date of sale, yes. Here is the first error because all the data I'm going to give it to you in the project data set, it's mainly for 2017. So if you find 2018, it means there is an error and we need to correct it. So before we go to Excel to correct the data, we create a dashboard here and we rename it Q1D, which means a question 1 data sheet, that dashboard. And here we press Shift and drag Q1 in a small box. So what we created in the worksheet has been imported to the dashboard here. And then we drag a text box. You press Shift and drag a text box. And here we write list of errors. Okay. Number 1, the error, it's in the year of sale. And the error exactly in 2018. And if you click OK here, expand the text box, it will show you here that there is an error here. Then we finish this one. So let us go to the insurance type. So the insurance type, if you check here, there is a type on error for disability. So we go in the dashboard and we write the second one, insurance type, and then disability. So here you need to make me the list of all the errors that you find in the Excel file. And you click OK. And then you go to the next one. Okay, invoice number. There is no error here because all of them 2017. And then region, if you check it here, you will see, yes, here is Northeast. It has double E. So we go to the dashboard and write the next one. So number 3, region, Northeast. And you keep going, searching for all the errors. And at the end, you make me a big list of all the errors that you find in the Excel file. And what you do is to take back the whole Excel sheet and go back, find and replace the errors and correct it. So for example here, so here is the Excel sheet. Then you go here and in the top corner, you will see find and select, replace, and then you put 2018, replace with 2017, replace all. There are 3 errors have been corrected, and then you do all the errors one by one. Once you finish correcting all the errors, then you go back to Tableau. Okay, and then you go to data, then Tableau tutorial data, edit connection, and it chooses the new file that has no error. So for example, here is the new file, so I will get it here. And then you go to data, then refresh data source, and now the new data, which is the clean data, has been uploaded to Tableau. At the end, I need from you is to make me a list of all the errors that you have. So for example, once you finish, I expect that you will have this dashboard. So here it should be. So you make a list of error, one for the date of sale, insurance type, region, salesperson, state, and so on. And here you will show me the list of errors. And then you go to Q1 and make a complete list of all the corrected errors. So in the dashboard, I should see one table with the corrections. The other one, it's a list of all the errors. So this is in brief what you need to do for the first requirement on the project. And I will make other videos for the other requirements. Thank you so much, and we'll talk to you soon.